Man wanted to seek excitement with his paralyzed wife, but when he couldn't wait to put the water on, he suddenly slipped. He hit his head on the sink and fainted. Seeing this, his wife panicked, because the faucet was still running non-stop, but she was paralyzed and couldn't move. At this rate, she would be drowned alive in a short time. The water level was rising. Ellie had no choice but to desperately move her right foot, which still had a slight sense of feeling, trying to open the drain valve at the bottom of the bathtub. Seeing that the rising water level was about to flood her nose and mouth, Ellie concentrated all her strength on her right foot, but unexpectedly, after many attempts, she failed to open the valve. Instead, she accidentally yanked off the chain that was attached to the top. Ellie's desperate, watching the faucet continue to fill up. By now the water was already up to her nose and mouth. In order to save herself, she concentrated her strength on her left hand. Gradually, she touched the shower head. She tried to control the faucet by moving the position of the shower, but the progress was far too slow. Haven't had a chance to turn off the faucet yet. The water had completely submerged her head. She was drowning as she watched. In a critical moment, she suddenly gathered all her strength. Although she twisted the faucet switch to slow down the flow of water, but the water level is still rising, so she is still not out of danger. As the breath she had been holding was about to run out, she relaxed her body, letting her right foot naturally float up. Then, with a burst of strength, she forcefully opened the bottom drain. The water level immediately began to drop. After discharging part of the water, Ellie's head finally poked out of the water. Relying on her strong desire to survive, Ellie finally regained her life. But at that moment, she was astonished to discover that the near-death experience had somehow restored feeling throughout her body. Her body, paralyzed for 30 years, had miraculously come back to life. Ellie had her hands on the edge of the tub and slowly started to rise, wanting to check on her husband's injury. But the strange thing was, her husband, who had just fallen on the floor, suddenly disappeared.